Mr. Platono Man 1989. This is going to be really fast. I'm just going to quickly run down through Impact. I really enjoyed the show from beginning to end. Let's start with the opening segment. Bully Ray announces that he has now joined Twitter after saying that Twitter is for the lowest lives in the world. Well, I thought this segment was very entertaining, and then we had Joseph Park come out, and they added more build towards their match next week, which is great that this match is being promoted as a pay-per-view match, and we're gonna get it away. We're gonna get it for free on regular TV, and also, I think that's also huge because instead of waiting for Hardcore Justice the following month to have their next match, they're gonna have it around the time of a pay-per-view, which is a great follow-up to last month's match. Then Hulk Hogan comes out and talks about, Hulk Hogan and Austin Aries are seen talking about the X Division title and stuff like that, and just making sure that both of them are on the same page. Crimson has a match with Devon for the TV title. I like that they addressed why it hasn't been defended these last few weeks. Decent match. I'm very excited to see what else is going to be happening with Crimson going forward now that his streak is over and they can move on from that. And Earl Hebner is revealed to be the crush that Madison Rayne has. The conversations online on the stream on YouTube and TNA's On Demand page were very entertaining between Earl Hebner and JB. It was hilarious. I really want to see where does this go. I could see her trying to use him to help her win the title again. Chris Sabin comes out and he's talking about his injury, and I'm really liking this segment because over the years Chris Sabin's never had this kind of personal on-air moment or chance, so it was really nice. And then Bobby Roode came out, which was a big surprise to me, and then Bobby Roode eventually kicked him down and stuff like that. I think the segment was amazing. Perfect build-up for Sunday's match, as well as getting heat on Bobby, and it was just a very great segment. And it was great to see Sabin and get an update from him personally. And he never got to finish his conversation, so I'm guessing we're going to see him again soon. I hope he stays with TNA, recovers, and maybe he can enter the Bound for Glory series next year and then actually win the whole thing. It would be around that time that he comes back from his injury, I believe. So yeah, great segment there. I know some people complain that I'm shirtless. I fucked up my leg last week playing football. I'm not trying to go all out to make this damn video. Now, next we have Dakota Dawson versus Flip Casanova. I think it was a great, unique, physical match. The ending when he got kicked in the face was just brutal. My only thing would be, alright, you did the match, you got into the pay-per-view. Now, I hope that as soon as he went backstage, they told him that he needs to tone down his moves a little bit, because it could get pretty crazy and unsafe as we saw today. But I really liked what I saw from Dawson as well, and I look forward to seeing more from both of these guys. Gail Kim and Madison Rayne versus Brooke and Tara. I honestly didn't get to see this match. I was kind of busy, so I'm not going to talk about it. I do know that the match got canceled, the match between Gail and Madison. I think the reason they're doing this is to kind of have next week's show feel kind of like a pay-per-view, since a lot of the heavyweights won't be able to perform on this Sunday's X Division pay-per-view. So I think they're going to try to have like a pay-per-view feel to next week's Impact. AJ comes to clear things, and Daniel comes out and interrupts him, build up for their match. One second. Anyways, so this year they're going to have a last man standing match at the pay-per-view. And yeah, there's not really much to say about that. X Division, I'm not saying that it's bad, it should be an amazing but these guys have been feuding for a while. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, and this, that, blah, 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 blah. I think you guys know the gist of this feud thus far. Next, Kenny King versus Lars. I really like this match. I don't know why a lot of people were disliking it. I guess there were parts that they messed up. But I would love to see you guys go out there and do better. It is what it is. While you guys were sitting there counting how many botches you saw, whatever, I was appreciating the fact that Kenny King came off looking strong at the end of the match. And I really hope this is going towards something. I hope he gets a spot on the roster and they really build him and use him. So I think that was all great. Next segment. It's fucking hot in here. James Storm and Jeff Hardy. This match was going on forever. They really made it feel like a main event match, like a pay-per-view main event match at that. And I thought it was going to end with the time limit, since that was recently announced that it's 15 minutes. But it actually ended with Jeff Hardy winning. So that was interesting, and I really enjoyed this match from beginning to end. And also, for those of you that don't know, they was actually streaming the match during commercials on YouTube and their on-demand page. So that might be something you guys want to check out. They continue to do it in that fashion. The show's always there, but I'm saying actually showing the match. Hogan comes out, says it's time for Austin Aries and him to meet. Then Bobby Roode comes out, of course. They start talking about option C, blah blah. Roode comes out. Aries comes out face to face. They get at it, and Aries is standing over him. Another great segment. This Sunday's pay-per-view should be great. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really impressed by how much build-up TNA has been able to cram into this Austin Aries and Roode feud, and it just came out of nowhere. So that's definitely something to look forward. Also, Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle. It's always fun when two guys that haven't really locked up on a pay-per-view in years have to lock up and fight again. This Sunday, I hope Sanjay Dutt does great. And yeah, I'm just excited for the show.